pull itself in. What does that?
On our way up to Birdsville to cross the Simpson Desert, the clutch pedal fell to the floor 100 kilometres north of Broken Hill. Luckily, this happened near an old shearing shed with a beautiful view. Great place to camp for the night.
So on the gearbox, it just looks like it might just be leaking out of this joint here.
Are you talking to me?
Nah, videoing. So there's the plug. It's a bit wet, but it's not dripping. It's not leaking back to here. And yeah, you're right, it's spraying all over the rest of the car. Hang on. It's making a good old mess. Definitely wasn't like that before.
While looking for leaks in the clutch hydraulics, I found a leak in the transfer case. It was not related to the clutch hydraulic issue and was band-aided with some stop leak. There appeared to be no leaks in the clutch hydraulics. Bleeding the fluid came out black. It had boiled.
I can slow it down now.
Action.
Like, who needs a clutch here? Look at that third. Just practice and slow it down. Now if we were to take off again, accelerating up. Fourth gear. Just like that.
Are you saying a clutch is useless, Brendan?
Don't even need the clutch.
We don't need a
We
clutch.
travelled
We don't
back
need a
to
clutch.
Broken Hill, starting in gear and float shifting. I replaced the clutch master and bled the system, and it was good for 400 kilometres. Then the pedal was on the floor again. We travelled through to Birdsville, meeting up with my brother, where we heat wrapped the exhaust and bled the system. I could change gears by double pumping the clutch pedal. I was confident to cross the desert.
Oh, that looks good.
Come on! He dug a hole there. I know.
He just got it.
Fun. Oh, so did you drop it and you just give it some? I had to drop, I went third low and then I had to drop back to second.
Super speed. No. I shouldn't dig a hole there. No.
She got super speed. Oh.
We're back home now after completing the 6,000 kilometre journey. I installed the missing heat shield on the slave and a new slave. I got heat shielded hose installed. Hopefully that solves the heating issues on the clutch fluid. Now if I push softly on the clutch pedal, it sinks to the floor. I suspect the new master I installed in Broken Hill is faulty. Works fine if I push the clutch pedal hard and fast. Another fun and exciting issue popped up after we arrived home. The gearbox pops out of first gear. It's difficult to get into first gear and requires holding the stick and ease off the clutch. I tried some additive and replacing the shifter bush. This was a desperate attempt to get out of rebuilding the gearbox. Unfortunately, it didn't help. I'll be rebuilding the gearbox.
Well, the other one's a bit dirty. There is some marks around these pins, but otherwise it doesn't look too worn out, but that's the new one there. I had to break the old one off. Just used a flathead screwdriver and bolted it off. It snapped it off. This was kind of difficult to push in, so I just had to oil it up, sat it on there and put the mallet on the back here and knocked it in.
I'll do it all again, and I will be doing it all again. Mechanical issues are just part of the challenge on these journeys.
I was thinking that. It does look like there's a little going there.
that was a bit quick.